It's Tuukka Rask versus the Blues. It's going to be some kind of matchup, and it's nice to have a couple of teams that haven't been in the Stanley Cup Final for some time. It all begins Monday night, NBC in Boston. And with a preview now, Michael Garr.
Thanks, Rob. Yeah, it's an exciting Stanley Cup Final between the kind of the newcomers, the St. Louis Blues, who, keep in mind, were in dead last in the entire National Hockey League on January 3rd, and here they are sitting in the Stanley Cup Final against probably the favorite, the Boston Bruins, who have been red hot this entire postseason, especially with goaltender Tuukka Rask between the pipes. He has just been stellar, and quite frankly, I think if they do end up winning this series, he will be the Conn Smythe winner, but that's a little ways down the line. And personally, I'm rooting for the St. Louis Blues. They haven't been to the Stanley Cup Final in 49 years, so it's going to be it's been a tough road for the fan base, and as far as Boston fans go, it's been a long 3 months since they've seen a championship. Keep in mind the New England Patriots won the Super Bowl, and before that, it was a long 3 months before the Red Sox won the World Series. So I think they've had enough championships. So I'm rooting for the Blues. I think they have a shot. They definitely have the confidence going into the Stanley Cup Final. Not a lot of people picked them to come out of the West, but here they are. And now they have to take on the Boston Bruins. Should be a good series, and I'm excited for Monday. Back to you, Rob.
You know, when the Blues got by Joe Thornton and the San Jose Sharks, I got to tell you, I was pretty excited due to the fact that St. Louis has really gone through a lot in that city. Yeah, they're a great baseball town, but they lost their beloved Rams now in Los Angeles. And yeah, they too, a lot like the great city of Pittsburgh, hardworking, blue-collar mentality. So it's really nice to see that the St. Louis Blues are back in the Stanley Cup Final. And when you think of Boston, you think of greats like Tony Esposito, Bobby Orr, and some tremendous teams and a lot of history. And of course, all of those years at the old Boston Garden. So this is going to be one to definitely plug into. Monday night, Game 1, Stanley Cup Final. Doc Emmerich with the call, and of course, it is your Boston Bruins and St. Louis Blues. We'll preview it, of course, on the Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday show at 11 a.m.